Let's see. All right. Hey, Jim Toscano here, and welcome to the Hand Technique Workshop live stream edition. So tonight we are going to be going through a bunch of routines. If you've never done this before, welcome, welcome. We're going to have some fun. I do want to mention my buddy Frank Giordano is hopefully on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or somewhere, and he's going to participate with us. He was going to come into the Zoom class tonight, but we couldn't get the technology together for him. So next time we're going to definitely have Frank Giordano in here hanging with us, my good buddy from New Jersey. So I'm going to just go through a couple little things before we dig in and kind of talk about what this is all about. So as you can see on my little screen here, there's a shameless plug for my book, of course. I have to do that. And so my book, Filling in the Grooves, and some of these concepts, or a lot of these concepts, are useful within the book, but we're doing sort of warm-ups and different hand technique routines that we can utilize to facilitate the playing of those kind of things. I just got a text that one of my other guys is going to be waiting in the wings to come in, but he's going to join late. So I'm going to give him a thumbs up. You know, I'm wearing a lot of hats all at the same time. All right, cool. So yeah, so basically, you know, talking about kind of these different routines that we do and the techniques that are covered, and they're very much related to material in the book. I just want to give a shout out to Sabian cymbals, offset pedals, and I'm going to make a mention to Zoom, not the conferencing platform, but the camera company that makes audio equipment as well. And I'm going to be doing a full review on their L12 mixer very soon. And also, you can see there's some QR codes on the side of me over there. Over there. There it is. Linktree, and that's all of my social links and my website. And then also my mailing list. If you click that QR code, join my mailing list, you'll get PDF files of different live streams that I do. And I do live stream every Monday and Thursday. Mondays is drum set. Thursdays is hand technique workshop. And I always bring in my Zoom gang with me. I also have my little Kitco GIF file going by in the middle, which are like setups. So if you're interested in some of the setups that I use for live streaming or for online lessons, there's some really good ideas there for you to dig into, and it does highlight a lot of the equipment that I use. So there's that, my Kitco site. And if you like what I do, you can always support my efforts. So I have my QR codes up for supporting me. Of course, all this stuff is in the description of this video. And, you know, anything, you know, in these times, mostly what is supporting the studio is this kind of stuff. And I'm buying a lot of gear to test for everybody else's setups. And so, you know, there's a boatload of gear sitting over there that I don't really need in my setup, but I want to know it and understand it and be able to teach it to you guys if you're in my coaching, you know, roster of students. So that's that. So that's all the housekeeping that I have for you. I'm going to check in with the chat really quick just to make sure it's actually functioning. And if you are watching this for the first time or you're hanging with us tonight, do say hello in the chat. I'd love to say hello back to you. So the chat window is picking up comments from Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube as well. And yeah, man. So that is that. Hey, how you doing there, Daniel? Right? Am I seeing that right? Man, my eyes are so bad. I might have to join the Zoom group. Yes, you should definitely join the Zoom group. And everybody is welcome. It's super fun. And you know, we meet about 10 to 15 minutes before the live stream, and we chat about all that's good going in the world. And then we go live together and we play through the routines. I'm probably going to have to fix my Zoom window. So once I bring it up, because I can't see my screen across the room. So you've heard me say this before. I'm going to fix everybody up, and I'm going to bring in the Zoom window and my Zoom squad for tonight. And you might see me kind of playing around with it for a minute because I do have to get things kind of straight. All right, so give me a moment. Let me pull everybody in, and I'll come back and say hi in the chat in a few minutes. So here is my Zoom squad. I can see everybody in there. I can even see Chris's head and his fan going around and around. It would be really interesting if he got caught on the fan and it started rotating him around the room. That would be different. But maybe don't do that until the end, you know, until the end of the workshop. But so let me just introduce my little Zoom squad. So I'm up in the top right, I believe, in the red. And to my left is Bob Sears. Let's hear it for Bob Sears. Let's have an actual, let's see, is everything working? Let's have an actual round of applause for Bob Sears. No, it's delayed. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'm going to fix that. And underneath Bob Sears is Ross Amoroso. There he is, right down there. Say hi, Ross. Yeah, you can reach over and just grab the top of his head there, Bob. You know what I'm kind of digging is looking at everybody's rooms every week, which is really fun. And I'm looking, and Ross has a couple of books on his music stand. One is It's Your Move by Dom Famularo, my teacher and mentor, and Filling in the Grooves by some guy in Staten Island. I don't know who that guy is. And so he's got a couple of cool books on his music stand there. And Lucia just held up the same book, which is always fun. Look at that. So we got Lucia over on the right of Ross. And say hi. It does say Adam, but that's not Adam. That's Lucia. You could call her Adam, but I think she'd prefer Lucia. Lucia Rose Seminara. What a great name, right? And then, oh my God, and in the bottom cube, another copy of Filling in the Grooves by Chris Peters. And Chris Peters is the drummer for Holden and other very cool Bucket of Fish. Doodle-doo. Chris is a great drummer, and man, he's been with me for a long time. And his dad is a band director, and it's cool, man. It's in the family. So I love having all you guys along. I do have to do one little piece of fixing before we go live. I mean, we are live before we go into the booklet, and that would be, I don't think I can do it from here. So I'm going to step out of the screen for a second because I kind of want to fix one thing. Well, let's check one thing. We do have metronome, right? All right, so you know what? We can live without the sound effects. I like having them there. It's just fun for me, but it's not worth going to get. So I'm going to let that go. All right, so let's get to it, man. So we're going to start at the top of the booklet. And actually what I'm going to do, I made a list. These guys love when I make a list because they know we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And by the way, I'm going to move this microphone down real quick, which normally I do before, but I'm going to double mic the practice pad just to give us a little extra oomph so you guys can hear it really well. Apologies. Do we have enough pad? Hopefully. Okay, so let's go from the top. So we're going to do, I think what we're going to do is we're going to skip ahead to, we're going to come back to the accent patterns. We're going to skip ahead. If you're doing this at home with us, follow along. And we're going to do accent sequence number 1. And we're going to start there, and then we're going to work back to the first page. But we're going to do this pretty slowly. So what I put down is we're going to start at 90. So we really warm up and stretch and work our way up to either 150 or 160 at top speed of some of the later routines. And we're going to have a blast. So everybody, let's warm up together. Let's do it. Here we go. So this accent sequence, I'll call it out in the beginning. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up. Free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. On the left and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Both hands in unison. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Neutral, so everybody just stay on eighths for a moment. Lifting the tempo to 100. And now I'm actually rolling the book backwards to the first page. Accents in 4. Here we go. 1, 2, just on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Neutral. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move the accent to the second part of the 4. So now on the 2 of each group of 4. But it's the same exact muscle movement. Okay? We're still pumping 4s. We're just going to put it on the end. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and neutral. Now we're going to put it on the 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Still 4s. Same exact movement. We're just moving it through the rhythmic grid. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to move it to the 4th position. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and on the left 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're back to the downbeat on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Move it to the second beat. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and now to the third. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It always feels good when you put it on the backbeat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now let's move to the 4th position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. And now we're going to go to 3s on the right. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Really stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to move it to the 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, left 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Left 2, 3, left 2, 3, left 2, 3, left 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. We're going to move this to the 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, neutral. Now we're going to go to 2s on the right. 110, 2, 1, 2, 2s on the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, and now on the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2, and now neutral. I think we lost a couple in the Zoom. Now we're going to 120. I don't know if I can even check this right now, where our Zoom squad is hiding out. I'll try in a minute. Let's do the accent patterns, and then I'll check the where our little Zoom squad disappeared to. All right, here we go. Accent patterns. 1, 2, 1, 2, son clave on the right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop, 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 pop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Rumba clave. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Bossa clave. 1 and 2. Where are we? 1, 2, ready, go. Pop, 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 left, pop, 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 pop. One more time. Number 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. And left. I still see Chris. I think. I'm just missing part of my screen. So you guys are still there. And neutral. All right. Now, I'll give you a page number in a second. I'm just going to scroll forward. Oh, yeah, interlaced. All right. So we're going to page 7. And we're going to go to some interlaced accents. 1. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the A's. 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. I'm sorry, 1 through 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, interlace. On the left. 1, 2, interlace. Threes on the right, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, interlays. Neutral for a second. Threes on the left. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, interlays. Twos on the right, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and interlays. On the left, 1, 2, interlays. Neutral. Let's do one. Where's my glasses? Oh, there we go. I can't see, guys. I can't see. Oh yeah, C. That's what I wanted. 1C. All right, so we're gonna do 1C, 1B, and 1C, 2C, 3C. Over on page 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and double accents. Oh, I'm on the top of the page, gents. Sorry. 1, 2, ready, and that's 1C. Left. 1, 2, ready, go. Right. 1, 2, ready, go. Left. 1, 2, ready, and right. 1, 2, ready, and ooh, Don's in the waiting room. And get him in. Left. Let me click Don in right here. Make sure you mute your mic, Don. All right, twos on the left. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, mute that mic, Don. Oh, I'll mute him. Oh, no, he muted it. What are you doing? Like, clanging pots and pans over there? Hey, Don. Neutral. All right. So we're going to move on from the interlaced. Sorry, I was calling those a little screwy on you guys. Apologize. Skip the grids. So I'm going to give you guys a page. 13. Free strokes. 8 down to 2. Start lifting the tempo a little. I'll call it out in just a second. Yep. I'm going to push this just a little bit more. 1, 2, 8 on a hand, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let the sticks do the work. Let's go to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to move forward to the double strokes page. On the next page, and on my count, we'll go into doubles. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and double it. We're going to go to the 5-stroke roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and doubles. 6-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Back to doubles. Now the 7. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and a 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 1 and a 2. Back to doubles. 9-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and doubles. 10-stroke roll. I gotta move it up. I'll put the 10 up at the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 1, 2, 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 and doubles. Now the 11. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, doubles. 13-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, and doubles. Now I'm gonna move up to the 15. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4 and 1. Sorry, I did the 11. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1. 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 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 3 and a 4 and a doubles. All right, now the 17. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and doubles. All right, roll combo number 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1, 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1, 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1, 2 and 3 and a 4 and a doubles. I'm going to move the page up. Roll combo number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, and 3. Doubles. Last one. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. All right. All right, we're going to stop right there for a minute. Just a minute, though. So that was fun. Everybody stretch it out. Nice. Oh, yeah. See, Lucia? You said, let's do it faster. That wasn't too bad. That was 140. How'd that feel? Everybody feeling good? Good to see you in here, Don. I wish I could hit the gallery button, but I can't reach it on this screen because I know there's a couple other people in here that we're just not seeing them because they're in there. They're just like hidden to the side or down below. But that's all good. It's all good. So let me hit the chat window real quick, and then we're gonna continue. We're gonna jump into some other routines. So I figure, let me say hello, and see if I can get my mouse over here. Oh, there we go. Oh boy, yeah, definitely can't see that. But I'm gonna pull over the cheater chat window, because that I can definitely see. So I'm going to yank that all the way across the room. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. My Zoom done messed up. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. So Rocco, he got locked out, but hopefully he's here. I see people chiming in on his behalf. Chris Peters got kicked out by the Zoom. So it's pretty funny. But so Daniel Michael was the first one in here. I just have to say thanks for hanging. You're always welcome to come into the Zoom group. What you should do is follow my sign up for my mailing list, and then I'll send you out the booklet, and then I will get you on the roster. You can just DM me on Facebook or Instagram, or you can find me. I'm pretty easy to find. So look me up, and we'll definitely make it happen. Hey Don, you got the book today? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so Don O'Keefe, man, good guy. I've been doing some technology coaching with Don, and he just got a copy of my book. So that's really cool. Thanks for hanging, Don. I appreciate you being in the Zoom tonight. The last time you were in the Zoom, you were actually barbecuing while we were doing. It was amazing. He was doing 5-stroke rolls and flipping burgers all at the same time. I was astounded. That's definitely. I don't think JoJo even does that. That was pretty amazing. So thanks for hanging out, and let me keep things kind of rolling real quick here. I just want to get rid of this little chat window, throw it back across the room. Those of you know how my system functions. There's like multi-screens everywhere, so I have I'm kind of sliding things around the room, but I'm in the middle of setting this up differently. We've been running cables to different areas, and it's gonna be better. It'll be easier for me anyway. So let's go back to our Zoom window. Put everybody back on the spot. Hey, guy. Oh, look. See, as soon as I came back in, Bob was like, "Yeah, I'm practicing. Come on, look at me." He's hitting the pad over. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep things rolling along. I made a list, so I'm gonna check my list. Let's see what we're up to next. So it's fun tonight. We hammered through some double strokes. We're gonna do the inverted double strokes, as always. So accents, combos, 8 on a hand is done. Rolls are done. Doubles and singles number 1, we're gonna hit. Or doubles and singles number 2, I put a question mark, and then and we're gonna go through some triplet work, and then we're gonna get to some quintuplets work in a little while too. And I set up a synced metronome for that. That, by the way, if you hit me up and remind me, I can forward you my synced setup. If you have that app, I can send you my chains. So it's kind of cool that you can share them. Okay, so I'm going to scroll the page. I'll let you guys know exactly where I'm going, because I know I forget to do that, and then I get yelled at by everybody. Wait, hold on. I can't get the mouse to show up there. There it is. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, doubles and singles number 1. And we're dialing this down 130. We're back on, kids. Let's do it. Oh, page number. I'm sorry. You're right. Page number is 17. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. Everybody good? Singles and doubles number 1. Triplet, singles, triplet, doubles, doubles, singles. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. One triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Stay on doubles. I have to turn the page, so I'm going to do some one-handedness here. Okay, now we're going to go in some little bit of triplet work. I'm dialing it down a little bit. All right, here we go. Triplet rolls grid number 1. This is on page 18. We're going to do the first grid. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Top. One, 2, 3, top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, neutral. Moving forward, I'll give you a page number in just a second. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now we're going to do 5-stroke rolls. Let's do grid 1 again. But in 5-stroke rolls, I'm going to repeat just grid 1. 1, 2, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Oh, this is page 20, guys. I'm sorry. Page 20. I see people fumbling. Here we go. Just grid 1. Repeat it. 1, 2, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. One, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, neutral. Now we're moving forward. I'll give you a page in a second. It's a surprise. Don't ruin the surprise. What's the matter with you people? All right, we're going to go to the hey, let's do triplet rolls combos on page 25. Same tempo. This is kind of like 3 camps in a way. Here we go. Just the first one. And we'll repeat that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Neutral. Just like visiting little vignettes here and there. All right, inverted rolls. Okay, so now we're on page 26. So I was going to take the tempo down just to make sure everybody's good with these. Not quite there. 110. Here we go. We're going to go right on the 16-stroke roll when I count you in. 1. These are inverted rolls on page 26. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1. 1. A 1. Left, right. Right, left. Left, right. Right, left. Roll. Stay in that inverted roll. Now we're going to go to the 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm going to do that again. I always blow it when I count this off. I can't count it and play it at the same time. I don't know what's wrong with me. 1, 2, 14 stroke, ready, go. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2 and a 3 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Roll. I have to practice counting. All right, 12 stroke. 1, 2, ready, go. A 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1. Roll. Now we're going to go down to the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, and roll. Now to the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2. Roll. Now to the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1. Roll. 4 stroke roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1, a 2. All right, we'll stop there for a minute. So I broke my own rule going to the 14 because I'm tripping over my words when I'm talking. But the idea is if you do the pickup note, it's easy to get into all these rolls, right? So if you're just doing inverted rolls, when you go to any one of them, by doing that little pickup note, it makes it really easy to get into them. Just keep that in mind. I broke my own rule, possibly because I was talking and I couldn't make it happen while I was talking. And then once, you know, it's like with these, man, once you get off, it's really hard to jump back on because the rolls are inverted. So it's kind of hard to place, you know, you can't just place a downbeat that easily. So anyway, there it is. So the inverted roll. So I find a lot of value in these on the drums for myself. I hope you guys too. I think it's super fun. Get creative. And in fact, we have a lot of combos, but we're not going to get to them because, man, we're like at the top of the hour almost. So there's a boatload of combos in the booklet that are useful on the drum set. I'm not going to go through them, but definitely explore that stuff. It's super, super fun. All right. So I know tonight we did a lot of kind of surprises, right? A few little surprises anyway. Now, here's what I wanted to do. Not that one. We're going to do this because we didn't do this last time, I don't think. Maybe we did. We're just going to do a quintuplets grid. So my count for quintuplets, and you know, there's all kinds of discussions about this, but my feeling is there aren't a lot of ways to count quintuplets. And most often in literature, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really silly because how do you keep track of the pulse? Let's say you were really counting and thinking this stuff out. You know, what are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4. That's silly. And you could do the Takadimi stuff, or you could do my little version, which is 1E and a la 2E and a la 3E and a la 4E and a la 1. I call it the Schneider method. and it rolls off the tongue really easily. It's called the Schneider method because my young student John Schneider and I came up with it together while we were out to see Chick Corea at the Blue Note. We got a source of inspiration. This is many years ago though, but we did that together and it was super fun. So I'm going to put on a different metronome. You're actually going to hear the quintuplets, and it's slow. We're doing 60. And we're going to count 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la. We're just going to move the accent through the grid. 5 positions, obviously. It's a quintuplet. And there's a 4-beat count off that you'll hear. It'll just give us click, 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 and we're in. And then we go. All right, hold on. So quints grid. Back to that. Okay, here we go. So. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, guys. Man, I always forget. Page 30, quintuplet grid number 1. This is the first of many. I have a whole book written on quintuplets that I wrote a really long time ago, before I ever shopped Filling in the Grooves to my publisher, to Dom and Joe, and before it ever got printed and published. I shopped this fives book. And I wrote it a really long time ago, and it's really in-depth, and it's super fun. I put some of the ideas in my Filling in the Grooves book, but eventually I'm going to either self-publish it or, maybe get it published. But it has a boatload of stuff in it. It's really fun. And this is one of them. So let's do this together. 1 E and a la is going to be our count. And a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1. That's loud. Sorry about that. That was really loud probably. Or at least that metronome is hurting me. Pretty easy, right? And if you have the metronome app called Synced, SYNKD, it's available on the App Store and probably both app stores. I don't know, iOS and the other one. I don't have the other one. But if you look up that app, it's pretty cool. And I can actually forward you the chains. And so I made a bunch of chain metronomes, which have these types of accents. Let's do this one more time. And I just turn the volume down a little bit. And this will give us that count one more time. Let's hit it. I'll do twice through the whole thing. 2, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 4 E 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1. All right, cool. So that's the grid, and that's sort of, I think, sort of a little prerequisite to the stuff that comes after it, which is, the stuff that comes after it is the quintuplets, 9s that we worked on, 9-stroke rolls in quintuplets. And now we're also working on double drag taps, quintuplets. And what's kind of interesting is if you think back to the first section of the book, I know I'm getting like real teacherly right now, but it's like if you go back to the beginning of the roll section, we have the 9-stroke roll in 5/4 time, correct? So it's already in groups of 5 earlier on in the thing, and it just makes sense that all this stuff kind of comes together in the 5s. And it's very common, as I've learned from Klaus Hessler in Swiss and French rudimental drumming, that the quintuplets really have a place in that stuff. And I just was writing this stuff because I have a love for it, but now it's kind of cool to me, and I really appreciate that it's part of rudimental drumming history, and it makes the five so much more ordinary. It's like I've done like the drum set stuff where I've shown you guys kind of how to split them up and make grooves out of them. And there's so much you can do with this stuff, but of course you got to pick your spots. Don't play this on Copacabana, at the Copa, 1 Yendola, 2 Yendola, 3, it's not going to work. And Barry Manilow is going to fry you. That would be terrible. All right, well, hey guys, really so happy to have you guys hanging tonight. Super, super fun, as always. I'm just going to pop into the chat window real quick because I think I've not been over there much tonight, and my apologies in advance for that. I'm just going to say hi real quick in the chat, and then my Zoom squad's going to do a little signing off. I was trying to put it over the Zoom squad, but I really can't see it. All right, I'll go to the chat window. Gives them a break anyway. Let me pull this over, and then I can read the chat better. And yeah, man. So all right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, man. So Daniel Michael, dude, yes, hit me up with the email address. Definitely, you're invited. You're always invited. And I'm so glad we got Don in tonight. He got his book today, which is so cool. We're sorry that Chris got bumped out and that Rocco didn't make it in time, but you guys are always here in spirit. Pat Ross, what's up, dude? Thanks for hanging out. Your band practice got canned, so you're hanging. I didn't even realize that until just now, and I'm so glad that you're hanging here. It's been a super fun night. We did some good playing at the top where we played, straight through for about 35 minutes of nonstop fun, and then a little bit of teaching at the end. And I realized that I have to practice counting and playing odd time inverted rolls at the same time. That's what I learned today. I will definitely work on that. For drum's sake, Janine, what's happening? So glad you're in here. And tonight we definitely went a little deep tonight on some things, but definitely keep coming back because we have a great time. We do all of the rudiments, or they're all represented in my little booklet, and so there's something for everyone. You guys follow O for Drum's Sake on Instagram. What? Guys, you have to follow this. It's very, very cool page. Janine does a podcast for drummers, about drummers. It's really, really awesome stuff. And I was lucky enough to be a guest on that show. And also we featured our Hug a Drummer Day thing. Last week I was a part of that. I was so happy to be a part of that. And so she's doing wonderful things for the drumming community. And that's what this is, right? It's a community of a bunch of fools with drumsticks. Woohoo! But this is what we love, right? We do this because we love it. We are here together. And, I say it all the time. I know it's old, but there's no other instrumentalist that do this. Okay? There's no bassoon technique workshop going on. I know I use the bassoon. I think bassoon is a funny word. But yeah, it's not happening, right? With anybody else. So that is it. So wait, hold on. We got a little shout out I gotta read here. Shout out with me for 4th place in breast cancer. Can stick it fundraiser. Wow. Oh my God, really? That's amazing. We should talk about that in private because we have some things in common about those things. Yeah, man. So Frank Giordano, what's up, bro? Thank you for hanging out. Frank's gonna be in one of these. Perhaps the next one if we get Frank to download the app and get his butt in here. But yeah, man. So we're glad to have everybody here tonight. I'm gonna bring up my Zoom squad one more time. Thank you, everybody in the chat. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Let me just say one more. Follow me on. Yeah, my screen just froze because I switched to that scene. Let's see what happens. Follow me over on. Look, it's frozen. It's going to be frozen. I wonder if you'll hear my voice. So there's something. There we go. It's really interesting why that keeps happening. But so anyway, so follow me on my social sites if you like. There's my link tree. You can hit the QR code, or it's down in the. Oh, we lost signal. Holy moly! Wow, this keeps happening. There's something interesting going on with this. Why this keeps happening? But that's all right. I'm gonna hit stop streaming.